and a very good day. My name is Nurairin Daniesa binti Rosman, and I will start with the first part. I will touch about the resident status related to Reza Zain. In 1st October 2019, he arrived from overseas and stayed in Malaysia until 31st December 2019. By analysing on the days he has stayed, Reza Zain stayed at Malaysia for 92 days, and obviously, he need to use certain section that can help him to be considered as resident. According to Section 7, Subsection 1B, that showed Reza Zain eligible for being resident as he can borrow date from next year, which 2020, to make it sufficient. The date was continuously and is linked to one another. Because of that, the short period in 2019 could be linked with the long period in 2020, which is more than 182 days. Next, in 2020, obviously he stays more than 182 days, which the accurate days that he stays is 273 days. Also, it is starting from 1st January 2020 until 30th September 2020. This make the year of 2020 fall under Section 7, Subsection 1A. Reza Zain stays in Malaysia for more than 182 days. In accordance with that, although there is a temporary absence for 12 days where Reza Zain went to France, purposely related to work, then he still be considered as resident and the days could be counting for. In addition, starting from 16 July 2021 to 28 August 2021, Reza Zain stayed in Malaysia for 43 days. Notwithstanding, he cannot use any section or provision as the condition has not been fulfilled. Hence, he considered as non-resident. Alright, there are also two notes mentioned, which the first one from 1st October 2020 until 15th July 2021. Reza Zain went to another country without having specific reason. The same situation with the second notes, which from 29 August 2021 until 9 March 2022. So, he has been considered as not in Malaysia for this time period. Last but not least, begin from 10 March 2022 to 30th September 2022, which the total days is 204, this condition automatically fall under Section 7, Subsection 1A, which explain Reza Zain has stayed in Malaysia for more than 182 days. That's all from me. Thank you and have a nice day.
My name is Haqimi bin Awang, so I will present about employment income. We will start the section 13, subsection 1, subsection A. Reza Zain got the salary for 7,000 monthly. So the year ended 2022, he will got 84,000 for the entertainment allowance, got 4,200 and share option 4,000. So the total of section 13, subsection 1, subsection 2 is 92,200. Secondly, section 13, subsection 1, subsection B, Reza Zain got the car starting from March with a driver, so it amounts 5,813 and 6,000 representatively, and he also got the fully furniture for 2,520. He also invited leave basic to Florence, Italy, but the company will only pay for the ticket of him his own, with which amount 10,000, and then will minus it with an assumption of 3,000 and will got 7,000. Lastly, for the corporate membership for the 3,360 representatively, so the total of section 13, subsection 1, subsection B, 28,213. Thirdly, section 13, subsection 1, subsection C, Reza Zain live in accommodation starting from 1st November, which amounted 24,000, and he also entitled stay in Swiss hotel for 300 per day as living accommodation with amount 461. So For the total of Section 13, Section 1, Section C is 18,461. So the gross employment income is 138,874. For deduction of entertainment expenses is 4,200, and lastly, for the amount of membership fees is 200. So the total of the 3 sections and then will get the statutory employment income is 129,974.
My name is Muhammad Danial binti Ahmad, and as for today, I will present about the computation of statutory business income for Zain Enterprise for the year assessment in 2022. Okay, for the business income under Section 4A, we'll put the net profit RM599000 that we take from the creation itself, and we need to minus non-business income which we have sale that will be nil, and rental we will have to add it back. Okay, for the non-allowable expenses, if it related to the business nature, we will put nil. Okay, for this part that will become nil are the tax agent, consultation fees, okay, remuneration of employees, bad debt, motor vehicles, insurance for motor vehicles. Okay, for the legal fees, the collection of debts will be nil, and training expenses will be nil. Okay, next, in allowable expenses, things that's not related to business nature, we must add it back. Okay, in this question, depreciation, subscription to political parties, loss on disposal of asset, bad debt to personal loan, entertainment to client, only 50% is allowable, and the balance will be added back. Okay, the donation to the family of the late Danial, summons, late payment penalty on electricity bills. For legal fees, things that we must put it back are the bank loan arrangement and the cost of income tax appeal. And last but not least, of course, is EPF. Okay, and then for adjusted business income, we need to minus capital allowance and current year capital allowance, which we get from the plus of initial allowances and annual allowances. Okay, how do we get a current capital allowances? Okay, in July 2020, Zain Enterprise has bought a new car cost of 160,000. In May 2020, Zain Enterprise purchased a lorry costing RM100,000. Okay, the QPE for the car is RM50,000 and the QPE for the lorry is RM100,000. Okay, for the car, this is how we get the balancing charge. If the RE lower than the compensation, it will be a balancing charge. Then for the lorry, because it has not been disposed yet on that year, we just put the amount of RE on the year of 2022. And then we will get the statutory business income, which is RM585,250.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Shukri bin Muhammad, and I will continue with Reza Zain partnership income. Reza Zain is one of the partners with Muhammad and Muiz Hafiz under the company called Reza and Associates, which provide company secretarial services. Since the question already provided with the divisible amount, we will go straight to divide the divisible income among the 3 partners according to the profit sharing ratio stated in the partnership agreement, which is 2/4 for Reza Zain and 1/4 for Muhammad and Muiz Hafiz. Since Muiz Hafiz withdraw from the partnership on 31 August 2022, the first part of divisible income will only be counted for 8 months. After that, another 4 months of divisible income will be divided among Reza Zain and Muhammad using a new profit sharing ratio, which is 1/2 for Reza Zain and Muhammad. Next, for the partners' private expenses, firstly the salary, Muiz only will have 8 months of salary, which is 24,000, as he only worked for 8 months, and the rest will get the full year amount, which Reza Zain will get 48,000 and Muhammad will get 36,000. As for the private expenses, since the amount has been stated, we will directly take it into our answer. Then, after adding partner private expenses, we will get the adjusted income for each partner. Next, we will minus the adjusted income with capital allowance. Since Muiz Hafiz had withdrawn from the partnership, he is not entitled to the capital allowance. The total for capital allowance is 20,000, will be divided using the new profit sharing ratio among Reza Zain and Yazid Muhammad, where each partner will get 10,000 ringgit each. After minus the amount of capital allowance, we will get the amount of statutory business income or aggregate income for each partner. Besides that, the statutory business income will be minus with the donation. Since the donations have been made before withdrawal of Muiz Hafiz, all of the original partners will be entitled to minus the amount of donation, which will be divided using the old profit sharing ratio. And at last, after minus the donation amount, we will get the total income of each partner. That's all for Reza Zain partnership income.
Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Muhammad Shahmi bin Muhammad Shafiq. And today, I would like to present about personal tax liability for Reza Zain. Firstly, we need to find section 4A, which is business income. For Reza Zain, he have business income from Zain Enterprise that amounted to 588,250 ringgit, and from Reza Associate that is amounted to 105,250 ringgit. The total of the statutory business income is 693,500 ringgit. Secondly, we need to find section 4B, which is employment income that we have calculated before, that amounted to 129,974.33 ringgit. Thirdly, we need to find section 4D, which is rental income. Reza Zain has rental income that amounted to 10,350 ringgit after being deducted with plumbing repair. Fourthly, we need to find section 4D, which is royalty income. Reza Zain gained royalty from being a translator for historic book from international school, which it need to be at back and not nil. It is amounted to 3,500 ringgit. Next, after we got the aggregate income, which is 837,324.33 ringgit, we need to deduct the donation. For Reza Zain, he has two donation that can be deduct, which is donation to school library and to rumah kebajikan ibunda. After deduct it, we will get total income, which is 832,824.33 ringgit. Next, after we deduct relief, which is personal, EPF and sports equipment, we will get chargeable income amounted to 819,044.33 ringgit. Finally, we need to find the net income tax liability based on the chargeable income. Since Reza Zain doesn't have any rebate, the net income tax liability is 190,401.53. That is the amount that Reza Zain need to pay to the IRB in Malaysia, right? So that's all from us. Thank you so much.